I see it in your eyes, you're already halfway gone. Your voice sounds like a memory of something moving on. You don't hold me like you used to, don't say my name the same, but I still light a candle for what we became. I know I feel the distance, I know the cracks are real, but my heart keeps choosing you despite what I feel. Maybe I'm stubborn, maybe I'm afraid, but loving you feels honest, even if you fade. I'm loving you anyway, even when it hurts, even when your silence makes me question what I'm worth. I'm loving you anyway, through every shade of gray. You don't love me like before, but I'm loving you anyway. You say you need some time, say you're feeling lost, but I'm the one still paying every single cost. I defend you in my head when my friends say let go. I keep water in a garden that doesn't grow. I know I shouldn't beg for what should come easy, but my heart doesn't listen when you say leave me. There's a fine line between hope and breaking your own heart, but I keep stepping over it, not knowing where to start. I'm loving you anyway, when you barely try, when your I love you sounds like goodbye. I'm loving you anyway, even when it's one-sided, holding on to something you've already divided. I don't wanna lose you, even if I'm losing me. I don't wanna face the truth of what we're meant to be, because loving you feels safer than letting you slip away, even if I'm the only one who wants to stay. I'm loving you anyway, but I'm starting to see love shouldn't feel lonely when it's meant to be. I gave you all my heart, every night and every day. You stopped choosing us, but I kept loving you anyway. Maybe someday I'll be brave, maybe someday I'll walk away, but tonight I'm still here, loving you anyway. beside me, but I can feel the space. Your body's close to mine, but I can't find your face. Your heartbeat's still familiar, your skin still knows my touch, but something in your silence hurts a little too much. We used to fit like puzzle pieces, now we barely align. You're holding me at night, but you're somewhere else in your mind. I can feel the miles, though we're not far. How can you be here, but distant in my arms? You're distant in my arms, close enough to feel, but too far to reach anything real. We're wrapped up together, but worlds apart. You're lying on my shoulder with a guarded heart. I don't know when you left or where you are. All I know is you're distant in mine. You kiss me like you're thinking of someone else's name. Your hands move out of habit, but they don't feel the same. We stopped talking about forever, stopped dreaming out loud. Now we're just two quiet people lost inside a crowd. I try to pull you closer, but you slip through like smoke. Loving someone halfway feels like loving a ghost. You don't say you're leaving, but you don't say you'll stay. And I feel you fading more every day. You're distant in my arms, even when you hold me tight. Your body says you're here, but your heart's not inside. I'm begging for a spark, for something to restart, but I can't keep loving someone so far when you're distant in my arms. I almost wish you'd break it, say the words out loud, instead of standing silent behind this cloud. Because this slow goodbye is tearing me apart. You're already gone, but still in my arms. You're distant in my arms, and I can't pretend that we're just in a moment, that this isn't the end. You don't have to leave to break my heart. You did it slowly, being distant in my arms. You're close enough to touch, but too far to feel. And that's the loneliest place I've ever been. your heart behind the door. You'd only open halfway. Let me see the light inside, but never let me stay. I try to read between your lines, between your I don't know. You pull me close at midnight, by morning let me go. I saw the hurt you carried, like shadows in your eyes. I wanted to hold all of it, but you built higher skies. I would have loved you gently, would have stayed and seen it through. But every time I reached for you, you pulled away too soon. You would not let me love you, not the way I could, not with all the patience and all the good. You kept one foot outside the door, like you were passing through. I gave you all my open heart, you would not let me love you. You said you feared forever, said love just falls apart. But I was standing ready with my steady heart. I wasn't asking for a promise you couldn't keep or prove. I just wanted honesty in everything you choose. You'd say I don't deserve you, like that would make it right. But pushing me away from you didn't win the fight. I could have been your safe place, your calm inside the blue. But safety feels like danger when someone's scared like you. You would not let me love you, not without your fear, not without the distance you kept pulling near. I would have held you through it all, through every dark you knew. But I can't love somebody who won't let me love you. I almost blame myself for loving way too much, for wanting something steady, for needing more than touch. But love shouldn't feel like begging or proving what is true. I can't keep breaking open if you won't let me love you. You would not let me love you, not fully, not complete. I stood there with my whole heart laid down at your feet. I would have chosen you forever if you'd only chosen to. But forever needs two hearts, and you wouldn't let me love you. I wasn't wrong for loving, I wasn't wrong for true. I just try to give my heart like I was made of light. Hold me like the world outside could never reach inside. Your voice was soft as summer rain falling over me. Back when love felt safe and warm and easy as could be. We promised we'd be careful with each other's hearts, but somewhere in the quiet we started falling apart. The words got sharp and heavy, the silence cut too deep, and love that once felt tender stopped protecting me. Love didn't stay gentle to me. It turned from soft to stone. The hands that used to hold me let me stand alone. The kisses lost their meaning. The nights grew hard to breathe. We used to be so careful, but love didn't stay gentle to me. I tried to smooth the edges of every bitter fight, turned your distance into patience and your wrong into right. I told myself it's just a phase, just pressure, just a storm. But storms don't last forever, and this became the norm. Your eyes stopped seeing mine, your touch stopped feeling free. You stopped fighting for the us and started fighting me. I held on to the memory of how it used to be, but memory can't fix what's breaking quietly. Love didn't stay gentle to me. It bruised without a sound. It slowly wore my hopeful heart down into the ground. We called it growing pains, but pain is still pain. We used to heal each other. Now love just leaves a stain. Maybe love needs tending more than just desire. Maybe we let pride and hurt play too close to fire. I still believe we meant it when we said always, but always doesn't promise it won't change. Love didn't stay gentle to me, though I tried to keep it kind. I kept protecting your heart while losing mine. I gave you every tender piece of what I used to be. We started out so beautiful, but love didn't stay gentle to me. We were careful once, we were soft and free, but somewhere in the loving, love didn't stay gentle to me. To traced. Every dream upon my skin. We were young and fearless then. Didn't know how this would end. You said forever like a promise, like the stars would never fall. But forever started fading when you stopped needing me at all. I held the pieces of us while you were letting go. I felt the distance growing, but I was scared to know. I didn't see the silence slowly turning us to stone. I was still holding on until love was gone. I kept believing we were just a little lost, but you were already moving on. And I was fighting for a feeling that had already flown. I was still saying we, until love was gone. Your sweater in my bedroom chair still smells like yesterday, but your side of this broken bed is colder than the rain. I replay every memory like I'm searching for a sign of where we lost the fire, where your heart stopped holding mine. You stopped looking at me like I was home, and I kept loving you alone. I didn't see the signs slowly turning us to stone. I was still holding on until love was gone. I kept believing we were just a little lost, but you were already moving on. And I was fighting for a feeling that had already thawed. I was still saying we, until love was Know the pictures on the wall feel like strangers in a frame. I don't recognize the girl who begged you to stay. If love is meant to last, why did ours feel so wrong? How did I miss the moment when the goodbye came along? And I didn't hear the silence when your heart turned into stone. I was still holding on until love was gone. I kept believing I could fix what we had lost, but you were already moving on. Now I'm like it was just my doubt. I kept telling myself love would figure it out. You needed time, you needed space, you needed room to run. And I kept giving pieces of me until there was none. I bent till I almost broke, just trying to hold on. I thought that's what love was, but I was wrong. I loved you until I was done, until my tears ran dry, until my heart had nothing left but reasons to say goodbye. I stayed through every lonely night, believing you were the one, but love kept taking more from me until I was done. Your silence, learned how not to speak, turned my pain into patience, made my strong look weak. You'd say I was your everything, then treat me like I'm not. And I kept choosing us, no matter what it cost. I used to see a future every time you held my hand. Now I just see the girl I was before I couldn't stand. I called it dedication, you called it having fun, but I was losing who I am just to be the one. I loved you until I was done, until I couldn't fight, until forever felt too heavy to carry every night. I gave you every part of me, every prayer I spun, but love stopped feeling like love, and that's when I was done. There's a difference between holding on and slowly letting go, between believing in someone and knowing you deserve more. I didn't leave because I stopped feeling what I felt. I left because I finally chose to love myself. I loved you until I was done, until I found my strength, until I realized losing you wasn't my greatest pain. Now I'm walking out the door into the rising sun. I didn't stop loving you, I just love me until I was done. I gave you all my heart, every last drop of love, and when there was nothing left, that's when I was done. fragile prayers, every hidden piece of me I never used to share. I let you see the messy parts, the doubts I couldn't hide. You said you'd hold them gently, you'd stay right by my side. I folded all my fears away when you said trust in me. I didn't know that loving you would cost my peace. I didn't love you halfway, I didn't hold back anything. When I said I was yours, I meant everything. I loved you with my everything, every breath, every beat, every dream I ever had. Lay down at your feet, I gave you all my tomorrows and every diamond ring, but you walked away from forever, while I loved you with my everything. I learned the shape of your silence, the storms behind your eyes, turned my pain into patience and called your distance time. I kept believing in us when you were letting go. I held on to your promises long after they were cold. I thought if I just loved you more, you'd finally see that no one else would love you the way I loved you, me. I stood there in the breaking while you were wandering. You only gave me pieces, I gave you everything. I loved you with my everything, through every tear and scar, through every time you doubted who you really are. I gave you all my heart without a safety string, but you let it slip right through your hands, while I gave you everything. Was I too open? Was I too true? Did giving all my love make it easy to lose? I don't regret the way I felt or the way I let you in. I just regret you didn't love me with your everything. I loved you with my everything, with no defense, no wall. I would have stood beside you through every rise and fall. Now I'm gathering the pieces of the girl I used to be. You may have walked away from us, but you didn't walk away with me. I gave you all my heart, every fragile shining thing. You loved me halfway, but I loved you with my everything. silence, left echoes in the room. Folded up our memories like they were leaving too. Your shadow lingered on the wall long after you were gone. I stood there holding everything we built for so long. You said it's not that I don't care, like that would see me through. Caring doesn't hold me when I'm losing you. You left the door wide open, but I knew it wasn't true, because you didn't just leave me. You took my love with you. You took my love with you when you walked away. Took every whisper forever we used to say. Now I'm standing in the silence where our future grew. You didn't just take your heart back, you took my love with you. I still reach across the bed to where you used to lie. Still talk to you in empty rooms and wonder why. You said we both deserve better, that time would make it clear. But time feels like a stranger without you here. I gave you all my tomorrows, all my brightest truth. And when you left, you carried all that love with you. There's a kind of empty that no one else can fill when the one you gave your heart to walks out still. You took my love with you, left me with the ache, left me with the pieces of a life we couldn't make. I would have stayed through anything, through every dark and blue, but you didn't just walk away. You took my love with you. I almost wish you'd been cruel, giving me a reason to blame, instead of leaving gently while everything changed. Because hate is easier to bury than love you can undo. And I'm still learning how to live without loving you. You took my love with you, but you left the pain behind. Left me searching for the girl I used to be inside. you. You didn't slam the door, you didn't make a scene, you just quietly walked away with everything I'd ever been. We built this love together, brick by fragile brick. Promises are like windows, now shattered quick. You used to fight beside me like we were hand in hand. Now I'm holding up the walls, alone where we once stand. You say you're just exhausted, that we both done our best, but I'm still here defending what we have left. I see it in your distance, in the way you won't demand. You've already dropped your armor, I'm the last one standing. I'm the last one standing in the middle of our war, still guarding every memory you don't fight for anymore. I'm still saying forever while you're making other plans. I'm holding up our broken love, the last one standing. I keep trying to remind you of who we used to be, the nights we swore no matter what, it's you and me. You stopped reaching for my heart, stopped meeting me halfway, but I kept running towards you while you walked away. I don't know when it shifted, when you let it fall, but I feel like I'm the only one still believing at all. Love can't be a battlefield with only one command. You can't win a war alone as the last one standing. I'm the last one standing, still begging us to try, still holding on to something. You've already said goodbye. You say we'll both be better if we just understand, but I can't keep pretending I'm not the last one standing. I don't regret my loyalty or how hard I tried, but loving someone alone feels like slow suicide. I can't keep saving us with empty hands. If you won't fight beside me, I can't stand. I was the last one standing, but now I finally see love shouldn't feel like it's only me. I gave you all my courage, all my heart and plans, but forever needs two, not the last one standing. Brushed my hair behind my ear like you'd done 1,000 times. Your fingers trembled slightly like they knew what was on your mind. The room was filled with silence, but it wasn't peace at all. It was the kind that lingers right before the fall. You held my face so gently, like I might break in two. I didn't want to ask it, but I already knew. Some goodbyes don't shout, they barely make a sound. They rest inside a moment before they hit the ground. That was the last soft touch, the last time you held me close, the last quiet heartbeat I'll remember the most. It wasn't anger, wasn't blame, just a love that hurt too much. You didn't push me away. It was the last soft touch. Your lips met mine like memory, like something fading fast, like you were saying thank you for everything we had. I tried to memorize the way your breath fell on my skin, because I felt forever slipping from within. You whispered, I'm so sorry, like it would ease the ache. But sorry doesn't fix a heart about to break. There's a certain kind of ending that's tender but still cuts, when love says goodbye with a soft touch. That was the last soft touch before you walked away. The last time your hands knew exactly how to stay. No slammed doors, no shattered glass, just two hearts losing us. You didn't break me loudly. It was the last soft touch. I almost wish you'd fought me, given me a reason to scream, instead of letting love dissolve like a half-finished dream. Because gentle endings linger long after they're done, and I still feel your fingertips when I wake up alone. There was the last soft touch, the last time we were whole, the last time your hands felt like home to my soul. You didn't tear my world apart or leave in rage and rush. You with the last soft touch. It wasn't loud, it wasn't rough. It was quiet and it was enough. The last soft touch. I remember how it started with fire in our eyes. We were fearless with our promises and reckless with our lives. I gave you every fragile part I never used to show. You said you would guard my heart, but you let the distance grow. I kept telling myself, love just takes some time. If I could just hold on, we'd be fine. I stayed through every silence, through every tear I cried. Even when I felt alone, lying by your side. I stayed until I healed, until I saw the truth, until I stopped confusing love with something I had to prove. I stayed through every heartbreak, through every tear that spilled. I didn't leave when I was broken. I stayed until I healed. I called your coldness pressure, your distance just a phase. I kept painting over cracks with hope and better days. I learned to shrink my feelings to make the space feel right. But love shouldn't feel like I'm losing every fight. You stopped choosing us long before I knew. I was holding on to someone already halfway through. There's a moment when the hurting turns into light, when you realize you deserve more than just a fight. I stayed until I healed, until my heart grew strong, until I saw that loving you was loving me wrong. I stayed through every question, through every doubt I'd feel. I didn't run from the pain, I stayed until I healed. I don't regret the way I loved or how deep I felt. Some lessons only bloom after living through hell. You were part of my story, but not my final page. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, it just means turning the page. I stayed until I healed, until I found my voice, until I realized walking away Every breath felt like the truth. Your suitcase by the doorway, my heart there on the floor. We were standing in the ending, neither speaking anymore. Your eyes wouldn't quite meet mine, like if they did you'd cry. So we just held on to each other while letting go inside. I tried to memorize the way your arms felt tight, knowing they were slipping from my life. Through the last goodbye, I felt my whole world shake. Through the last goodbye, I watched forever break. We were holding on while letting go at the same time. I heard I love you through the last goodbye. You brushed a tear from my cheek like you'd done 1,000 times, but this time it's different, like it was the final line. The air was heavy with the words we didn't dare to say. Sometimes love can still be there, even when it walks away. Wanted to be stronger, wanted not to fall, but strength means nothing when you're losing it all. I could feel the future changing in your eyes, 1,000 broken promises behind your quiet side. Through the last goodbye, I felt my heart divide. Half of it still reaching, half of it had died. We were standing in the wreckage of a love we couldn't save, still saying I love you through the last goodbye. If I had 1 minute, I'd freeze it in my hands, live inside that heartbeat before it slipped like sand. But time keeps moving forward, no matter how we try, and love can always follow. Through the last goodbye, I let you walk away. Through the last goodbye, I felt my forever change. We were everything until we weren't that night, and I'll always hear your voice through the last goodbye. The door closed quietly, but the echo never died. I'm still standing there through the last goodbye. how it started, with fire in our eyes. We were fearless with our promises and reckless with our lives. I gave you every fragile part I never used to show. You said you'd guard my heart, but you let the distance grow. I kept telling myself, love just takes some time. If I could just hold on, we'd be fine. I stayed through every silence, through every tear I cried, even when I felt alone, lying by your side. I stayed until I healed, until I saw the truth, until I stopped confusing love was something I had to prove. I stayed through every heartbreak, through every tear that spilled. I didn't leave when I was broken. I stayed until I healed. I called you coldness, pressure, your distance just a phase. I kept painting over cracks with hope and better days. I learned to shrink my feeling to make the space feel right. But love shouldn't feel like I'm losing every fight. You stopped choosing us long before I knew. I was holding on to someone already halfway through. There's a moment when the hurting turns into a light, when you realize you deserve more than just a fight. I stayed until I healed, until my heart grew strong, until I saw that loving you was loving me wrong. I stayed through every question, through every doubt I'd feel. I didn't run from the pain. I stayed until I healed. I don't regret the way I loved or how deep I fell. Some lessons only bloom after living through hell. You were part of my story, but not my final page. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, it just means turning the page. I stayed until I healed, until I found my voice, until I realized walking away was finally my choice. I gave you every part of me, but now my heart is sealed. I didn't leave you angry, I stayed until I healed. I didn't quit too early, I didn't run from what I feel. I loved you until it hurt me, and I stayed until I healed. We were standing on the edge of something beautiful. Your hand wrapped tight in mine. It felt so possible. We talked about the future like it was already there, picking out the paint colors for a life we'd share. You said I can see it, they saw it too. A little house, a little home, all built around you. We were so close to forever, I could almost touch, but almost doesn't hold you when it slips too much. We were almost stars, almost everything, almost waking up with matching wedding rings, almost every dream I ever wanted most, but almost never stays. It just turns into a ghost. We were almost stars. I kept the movie tickets from our second date. You said this feels different, like it was fake. We planned a trip to somewhere we never got to go. You said just give it time, but time moves slow. I held on to your maybe like it was a vow, but forever lost its meaning somewhere between then and now. There's a special kind of heartbreak that doesn't come from lies. It comes from watching something good fade before your eyes. We were almost stars, almost meant to be, almost writing history for you and me, almost strong enough to last through the scars, but almost fell apart before it could be ours. I don't know what changed you when you let it go. All I know is one day you stopped saying we and started saying I don't know. I would have fought for something if I knew it was real, but I can't fight for almost when you don't feel. We were almost stars, almost forever long, almost the kind of love they write about in songs. I'll always wonder who we could have been if almost had been enough to win. We were right there, right at the start, one step away on your side of the bed, like your ghost gonna warm it somehow. Your picture's face down on my chest, but I still trace your name out loud. You said forever with shaky hands, like you almost believed it too. I gave you every fragile piece, and you gave me something half true. You kissed me like you meant to stay, like I was all you'd ever need. But love shouldn't feel like borrowed time or hearts that break so quietly. You loved me briefly, like a spark in the dark, then you let it die. You held me deeply, but you never really stayed by my side. I was your maybe. You were my always, my only dream. You said you loved me, but you loved me briefly. Your favorite song. Now silence hangs between these walls, and every night feels twice as long. You swore that I was different, that I was the one you'd keep, but promises you whispered were just promises you couldn't keep. You touched me like you'd never leave, like we were stars, but I was just a chapter. You were the whole of my heart. You loved me briefly, like summer rain on burning skin. You held me closely, but you were already leaving then. I was your maybe. You were my every missing piece. You said you loved me, but you loved me briefly. Was I just a place to rest while you were finding someone new? Did you ever see forever when you said I love you? I would have fought 1,000 wars just to keep your hand in mine, but you were already halfway gone while I was crossing every line. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a world without your touch, trying to accept the truth that I just loved you too much. You loved me briefly, like a candle in the wind at night. You said you needed me, but you couldn't stay and fight. I was your maybe. You were my always, endlessly. You said you loved me, but you loved me briefly. there was no one else in sight. You painted pictures of a future with my name in every line. I memorized the way you smiled, like it was mine to keep. Never thought I'd be the one you let go so easily. You said I was your always, your safe place when you felt lost. But forever shouldn't change the second it gets hard. I was not the choice you made when it came down to her or me. I was just the love you kept until you found what you believe. You said I was your whole world, but I guess that wasn't true. 'Cause when you had to fight for us, you chose what was easy, not who loved you. And now I'm just the girl who wasn't the choice. I saw the distance in your eyes before you ever said her name. Felt the way you slowly slipped like sand I couldn't hold in place. You swore there wasn't someone else, said I was just insecure. But hearts don't start to wonder unless they're looking for a door. I would have stayed through anything, through every storm you faced. But I can't compete with someone you were already choosing in your head. I was not the choice you made when it mattered the most. I was just the comfort you were scared to lose and let go. You said I was your forever while you were unsure. 'Cause when you had to stand for us, you walked right out that door. And now I'm just the girl who wasn't the choice. Tell me, did you hesitate before you let my heart break? Did you think about the nights I stayed awake for you? I would have chosen you in seconds, in a crowded room, in every life. But loving someone who won't choose you is the loneliest goodbye. I was not the choice you made. I was the almost, not the one. I was the heart you held until something better came along. You said I was your everything, but everything still wasn't enough. When it came down to forever, you didn't choose us. And now I'm learning how to live with being someone you could lose. I wasn't the choice you made, but I would have always chosen you. Maybe one day I'll thank you for setting me free, but tonight I'm just the girl you didn't choose. And that's breaking me. We started like a whisper, soft against the night, hands held like a promise, everything felt right. You spoke in gentle tones, like I was something rare. Love felt like a safe place every time you were there. We swore we'd never hurt the way we've been before, build a fragile heaven on a careful wooden floor. But even roses with no thorns can slowly lose their bloom, and even the sweetest I love you can change inside a room. Love didn't stay kind enough, didn't stay warm to touch. Somewhere between forever we just became too much. The words got sharp and heavy, the nights got cold or rough. We tried to hold each other, but love didn't stay kind enough. Used to brush my hair back like I was made of glass. Now your hands feel distant, like strangers from the past. The silence grew between us, like walls we didn't see. We stopped protecting us and started protecting me. We said it was just a season, just stress, just growing pains. But seasons turned to distance, and distance turned to pain. I kept reaching for your heart, but you were pulling away, and kindness slowly faded from the things we'd say. Love didn't stay kind enough, didn't stay safe and slow. We let the small things harden into words we can't outgrow. The tenderness we once had wasn't strong enough. We held on to the memory, but love didn't stay kind enough. I miss the way you looked at me like I was home, before pride and silence turned us into stone. Maybe love needs more than feelings, maybe it needs grace. Maybe we just let it slip without a fight to say. Love didn't stay kind enough to keep us from the fall. We let our gentle promises crash against the wall. I still believe we meant it when we said it was us, but meaning doesn't matter when love's not kind enough. We didn't run out of love, we ran out of gentle. I still know the rhythm of your footsteps down the hall. Still feel your ghost beside me. When the night begins to fall, I kept a little hope alive in the corner of my mind, like maybe you'd come back to me if I just gave it time. But hope can be a cruel thing when it won't set you free, and loving you halfway gone is slowly breaking me. I've been holding on to memories like they're all I need, but you can't heal a heart if it won't let bleed. So I let go completely, even if it tears me apart. I'll stop saving a space for you inside my heart. I'll fold up every dream we made and set them out to sea. If loving you is hurting me, I'll let go completely. Kept your name in conversations like you were still mine. Defended you in silence every single time. I told myself that distance didn't mean we were done, but distance turned to absence, and absence won. You don't look at me the same. There's no fire in your eyes, and I can't keep pretending that this isn't goodbye. There's a difference between fighting and refusing to see that sometimes loving someone means setting them free. So I let go completely, even though it hurts to breathe. I'll stop reaching for your shadow that's no longer reaching me. I'll gather all the pieces of who I used to be. The holding on is killing me. I'll let go completely. I thought if I just loved you more, you'd find your way back home. But love can't make somebody stay when they've already gone. I don't regret the way I felt or who I chose to be. I just regret how long it took to choose me. I'll let go completely. No more almost, no more maybe, no more wishing you'd remember how you used to hold me. I'll close the door with shaking hands and let the silence speak, because loving you half-hearted isn't loving me. I'll miss you, I'll ache for you, but I won't stay where I'm not free. I'm letting go completely. you screamed, held my tears behind the scenes, folded every edge of me, so you feel safe and never leave. I traced your storms with gentle hands, try to soothe what I don't understand. You said I was your quiet place, but quiet hearts get erased. I thought if I was tender, you'd never wanna run, so I gave you all my sunlight and learned to live with none. I love too softly, like glass beneath your feet. I gave you every fragile piece of me. I love too softly, hoping you would see their careful hearts still bleed. Now I'm the one who's breaking slowly, 'cause I loved you too softly. I swallowed words that cut my tongue, turned your silence into I was wrong. I wore patience like a crown, while you kept letting me down. I stayed awake to guard your dreams, while mine unraveled at the seams. You never heard the sound I made when another piece of me just gave. I thought love was gentle hands, not something loud or wild, but you needed thunder and I was just a child. I love too softly, never raised my voice. I let you make every choice while I stood quietly. I love too softly, like that would make you stay, but softness fades away when someone wants it stormy. Maybe I confuse being kind with letting you cross every line. Maybe strength isn't loud, but it's not lost in a crowd. I don't regret the way I feel or loving you so real, but I won't shrink myself again just to fit inside your hands. You said I was too sensitive, too fragile to hold, but loving hard doesn't mean you have to be cold. I love too softly, but that was never wrong. My heart was steady all along. It just loved deeply, and even if you walked away, I won't be ashamed to say I'd rather love too softly than never love at all. I love too softly. It's true that I was never too soft for you. even when it raged. I memorized your heartbeat like it was my favorite song. Held you in my quiet arms when everything went wrong. I saw the parts you tried to hide, the cracks beneath your smile. I loved you in the broken places, stayed a little while. I never counted what I gave or what you didn't say. I just believed that loving you would make you stay. I loved you deeply always, with every breath I took, with every whispered promise and every second look. I gave you all my softness, my strength when you were weak. I loved you beyond reason, beyond what words can speak. I loved you deeply, always. I stayed when storms were heavy, when doubt filled up the room. Turned your silence into patience, called your distance soon. I painted hope on every wall that felt like it would fall. I kept saying we were strong while losing it all. You said you needed space to grow, to find yourself again. But I was right beside you until the end. There's a difference between holding on and holding someone's hand. I was loving with my whole heart, you were halfway in. I loved you deeply always, through every rise and fall, through every time you swore you didn't need me at all. I would have walked forever, through every high and low, but forever takes two hearts and one can't carry both. I don't regret the depth of me or how hard I tried. Some people love in shallow waves, I love like the tide. And even when you walked away and left me in the cold, my love didn't disappear, it just had nowhere left to go. I loved you deeply always, even when you changed, even when the light in us started to rearrange. You may forget the way I felt or the truth in what I gave, but I'll always know I loved you deeply, always. I didn't love you lightly, I didn't love you small. I loved you deep.